this should be like a 5 to 10 minute video. You know what I'm saying? This is about like dudes not finding the right girl to use, and the girl ends up like this is what's happening nowadays with that black African American men. The niggas that's from the streets, but is not successful in street activity to the point where they're getting a lot of money doing street shit, like selling drugs and doing scams, shit like that. These are the niggas that niggas that's in and out of jail, and nickel and diamond type niggas, and they end up trying to get a girl that got money, and nigga think the bitch got money, but the bitch don't got money. She's living above board. She got a little crib, she got a little finance, she got a little money, a job to take care of her rent for her rent and her necessities. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is fucking with bitches that got a little crib, and they trying to run it up on a bitch, but she might make $25,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And she living, so she's paying the rent, and she can't afford to take care of you like that. You know what I mean? So that's what's getting these bitches kicking these niggas out. You know, these niggas that be financially unstable. And my father was the same way. Like how these niggas is living at these bitches' crib, and bitches is kicking niggas out, and niggas coming back and killing the bitch. My father got with a girl that wasn't all that attractive, but she had a lot of money to the point where my father got with a girl that was making a good amount of money a year, and my biological mother was like no good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know my biological mother, and my father started fucking with my biological mother, and he found a girl that had money that wasn't going to leave. You know what I'm saying? So he got like a girl that has money and is gonna be faithful. A lot of niggas is getting up with bitches that got a little money for their little rent and their little, food, clothing, and shelter, but they ain't got enough money for other people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no money. She just got a crib, and niggas is hitting up these bitches, living at these bitches' crib, and the bitches kicking these niggas out because the nigga ain't financially stable, and niggas out in the street, and they getting tight about it because the bitch kicked them to the curb. You're not supposed to find a girl that's gonna kick you to the curb. You're supposed to find a girl that's gonna ride out thick and thin. I don't even think there's those exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the old school chicks. You know what I'm saying? The down south chicks that look down and ride out for a nigga through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they don't make these type of bitches no more, but it's still out there. But they're hard to find because it's too much technology and too much social media, too much influences. But my father got with a girl that wasn't attractive, and took in me, my brother and sister, and she taking care of all of us and my father. You know what I'm saying? So I know I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable spending money on females. I just wasn't around that type of shit. My father was a nigga that was knowing to use women and get money out of women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to just giving a bitch money. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. If I had a kid, that's different. But just to giving a bitch money, buying her this and buying that, I don't feel comfortable. So a lot of times I might like a chick, but I know what she's gonna expect from me, and I'm not trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have my bitch that got money, that's gonna be faithful. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they exist. So I don't go around looking for females like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, those type of chicks that's gonna, like I said, my mom, my stepmom, not my biological mom. My biological mom, I was born in the 80s, so my biological mom was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? She ended up being a drug addict, and my father started fucking with her. He found my stepmom, and my stepmom took in me, my brother, my sister. I had a half brother and a half sister, but they ended up not. They ended up going somewhere else. But she took in all of us. You know what I'm saying? And she was a Christian type of chick. So, I never saw my father give my bitch my mom's money. So I don't really know. I never thought that was normal to give a bitch money and buy her shit. I always have like African American men back then, it was like the only thing they had was like street niggas, not niggas that was focused on school and shit like that. A lot of niggas dropped out of school and shit like that, or started doing drugs, or started robbing, being stick up kids, and selling drugs. Um, so a lot of niggas didn't have any other financial any ways to make money. So my father, since he wasn't successful at selling drugs, he used to have guns and shit like that. So he used to be like a stick up man, and he had a little looks to him. So he'll like fuck with bitches that got money. So the fact that that's what I was brought up around, I never felt comfortable with just going to my pockets and spending money. That's why I always find chicks that's cheap or free. You know what I'm saying? So if I spend money on a chick, that's gonna psychologically have me feeling really, really some PTSD shit. So you know, that's so basically what this is about is niggas that's fucking with bitches that ain't gonna ride out. You know, they exist, but most bitches gonna get tired of giving a nigga money. You know what I'm saying? My mom wasn't like that. My mom wasn't tired of giving my father money. She wasn't tired of taking care of me and my two other brothers and sisters. She had money like that. The thing is to get a bitch that got money, that's not attractive, that got a lot of money. Sort of like the Kevin Federlines and these bitches. Well, Kevin Federline, Britney Spears, they bitches look pretty, but it doesn't always have to be about looks. You know what I'm saying? But my father wasn't about looks, so it was like I was brought up in one of those type of Britney Spears and Kevin Federline or Rihanna and ASAP Rocky type of shits. So it was like that's rare. So you're not gonna come across too many niggas that think like me because most niggas is trying to keep their girlfriend happy, so they going to work, doing this, buying her this, buying that. It was like my mom was trying to keep my father happy. You know what I'm saying? Dick sling. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that shit goes. So I'm not like the average nigga that's thinking like, I'm not thinking average.